Another day, another sale, guys. So today we have the anniversary of the reunification of Germany, which is it always brings some form of German sale, right? Or some form of thing like that. So we have some little things here. So we're gonna just talk about it quickly. And yeah, we have here the main vehicle, in my opinion. We have other two vehicles, but the Hawk Mk.100, which is one of the best premiums you can buy. Yes, trust me on this. I don't have the German one, but I do fly with the French one, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, and they are pretty much the same vehicle. Okay, I use it mainly to grind France over here with the Dutch one. But yeah, guys, this vehicle is really amazing. It is one of the best premiums you can buy in this tech tree. It really is. At this BR, I mean, you're not as fast as you would like to be, but you can destroy everything in a dogfight. This thing is amazing in a dogfight. Yes, some people may like it, some people may hate it, but at the end of the day, guys, this is amazing in my opinion. Of course, you have the A9Bs over here that you can take, right? Which helps a little bit. Of course, you can take some air-to-ground stuff as well for you to use in a air-to-ground roll in ground RB or something. So yeah, really is a very good vehicle, okay? Of course, you can rank, you can research up to rank 6. What is the problem with it? Well, the discount is only 30%, unless we go to the store that we're going to talk about later. But yeah, if you want to just buy the Seahawk, the discount is only 30%, okay? If you buy it on the store, it is going to be bigger. The only thing that will matter for you to choose if you want this thing or not is if you're gonna wait for the major November, early November, late October anniversary sale that we were talking about yesterday, okay? Because obviously there we will see much better premium sometimes or much worse depending on what they're doing. Normally it is higher tier, but it is still a very good premium that you can buy, okay? The other vehicle that you can buy is let me find it. It is this thing, the Panzer SFL. I don't know how to pronounce this. I mean, I come from German origins, and sadly, I didn't have the time to properly learn Germany from my grandmother yet. But so I cannot pronounce this thing. I mean, I know it's a Panzer something, right? And it is a pretty interesting tank. The problem with it is very low BR. Okay, very low BR. 2.7, so it doesn't help you a lot on the grind, but it is a very good tank. I played with this thing a while back, and it is a pretty fun tank. I gotta be honest, it is pretty good. It has very small crew, very low armor. To be honest, not the greatest armor ever, but it's not that bad as well from the front, especially for this BR. It's not that bad, but it's not that good as well. But the major thing is the gun, right? It has the 50 millimeter, which penetrates very well, especially with the APCRs for this BR, okay? So this is another one. And the last one is the Prinz Eugen, which is a ship. So I'm not going to talk too much about it because I don't know much about ships, right? But it is here. It is a 6.0, so very high BR for ships, right? Premium vehicle, okay? It has the 203 millimeter guns, which are pretty all right, I think, for the BR. And I'm not gonna try to say a lot more than that, okay? Not a lot of armor, I think. I don't know. Not gonna try to say too much, but yeah, it is here. But there is a little thing. So as you can see, 30% discount, 5,614. The little tank that I show, it is 1,000 golden eagles. And then the Seahawk is almost 6,000 golden eagles with it 30% off. So it is already a pretty good sale, but if you go to the store, you have some other interesting things. So here it is. For example, if you actually buy as a pack, you pay a little bit more. So for example, the Seahawk, you will pay around 1/8 more, if I'm not mistaken, so 30% off, but you pay a little bit more. In my case, it's 10 reais over here, but you guys, go check it out on your own personal country prices, right? But you get 2,000 golden eagles and 15 days of premium. So it's already a pretty interesting thing. I mean, look at this, 7 days of premium and 1,000 golden eagles, 2,000 golden eagles and 30 days of premium. So the Prinz Eugen is pretty good. But then we have the bundle. So this is actually a good one. It really is. If you would like to have the ship, because the tank is pretty interesting. I mean, you know, it's all whatever, but it is pretty interesting. But if you would like to have the ship, you can have this pack for 50% off, which is an amazing pack if you want to buy the ship, okay? So the thing is that you get the 3 packs with 50% discount all at once. So you spend a little bit more money, of course. It's a lot more money, actually. But at the same time, you get a lot more. So in this case, you will get 5,000 Golden Eagles. You will get 52 days of premium and the 3 vehicles, right? So it really is worth it if you want to buy the ship. That's the thing. You need to want to buy the ship. If not, buying just the Seahawk will be a little bit cheaper, of course, okay? So that's it for the sales. You can also get this thing, which brought a lot of controversy in the past day because it was found in the files. This is the German Unity Day decal, you know, so you earn 3,000 mission points playing with German vehicles in a rank 3 or higher to receive the German Unity Day 2025, right? But there was a funny thing that apparently when it was first data mined, the German flag was inverted. So the black was here and the yellow was here, which was kind of funny. And people were complaining about how it was probably AI, right? So, I mean, this has been a thing that people said about War Thunder for a very long time, so I wouldn't be surprised, okay? But yeah, so this is it, guys. Nothing too crazy. Of course, these days before we get to the patch, there will not be too many bigger news, okay? So you keep an eye out. I see you guys on the next one. Make sure to subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, and bye, guys.